Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to automate Zoho Mail with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Zoho Mail is a secure ad-free email hosting service designed for businesses and professionals. It offers a comprehensive set of tools for managing email communication, collaborating with teams and maintaining productivity. So if you want to manage all these activities automatically, then here I'm going to show you that how you can set up a connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect to automate all these tasks. Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate the entire repetitive task without the requirement of any coding and programming skills by simply setting up connections between different work applications. So we are going to learn step by step how you can set up a connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect to automate your tasks. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, you will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up free button to create your free new account, which is going to provide you 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations as well. Now here, as an existing user, I'm going to click on sign in. We are on the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create the automations, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect where we can find all the workflows which we have created up till now. And to save the workflows, we can also create different folders on the same dashboard. Now we are going to click on this create workflow option quickly, and I'm going to show you how you have to create the workflow. So we'll click on this button. Here a dialog box is appeared in front of us which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, I'm going to give a name over here. Automate Zoho Mail using Pabbly Connect. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, I'm going to select automations for Zoho Mail and I will simply click on create. So my workflow will get saved in the specific folder which I have selected. As we have done that, a new screen is open in front of us which contains two extremely important windows, trigger and actions. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles or the entire building blocks on which the automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response of a trigger. So whatever the trigger is going to command, the actions are going to follow that same command automatically. Okay, so here let's suppose I'm going to take Zoho Mail in trigger and Google Sheets in my action. Let's suppose whenever I'm going to receive a mail through my Zoho Mail account, let's suppose I'm managing marketing and sales team, and whenever the sales representative are going to send me the mail through Zoho Mail on which we have the official email ID related to the lead which he has received, then I'm going to capture the response automatically and I want to add that response in my Google Sheets. So let's suppose I'm going to take Zoho Mail in trigger and Google Sheets in action. When we are going to set up the connection between these applications, we can clearly see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the mail is received, then only the data will be recorded in Google Sheets, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us quickly start connecting Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect. Now, as you have learned about trigger and action, let me tell you one more important thing, that you can use Zoho Mail both the ways. You can add Zoho Mail in your trigger as well, so that whenever you're going to receive a new mail, you can capture the response and you can automatically send that response to other application for your requirements. And you can also use Zoho Mail in your action step, so that whenever you're going to receive a response from any of the application which you're using, you can transfer that data towards Zoho Mail according to your choice. Okay. In this way, you can automate the entire process. So in this video, I'm going to show you step by step both the methods. First of all, I will show you that how you can add Zoho Mail in trigger, and then I will also show you that how you can use Zoho Mail in action for creating your automations according to your choice. Here we are going to work on the examples only. When I'm going to show you that how you have to set up the connection between Zoho and Pabbly Connect, we will be working with some scenarios. Let's suppose first of all, because I'm going to tell you how to connect Zoho Mail inside Pabbly Connect as trigger. So let's suppose we are going to take the scenario that whenever we are going to receive a new mail which is being sent by the sales representative of my team, then I want to transfer that response, the details of the lead in my Google Sheets to create a separate record. Okay, so for that I'm going to take Zoho Mail in my trigger. Okay, so this is the scenario I'm taking over here to explain you, but definitely once you will set up the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect as trigger, you can take any of the application which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect and in which you want to transfer the data. Okay, so let's get started quickly without wasting further time. Now here we have to move move towards our trigger step first of all, and we have to select our trigger application. So of course our trigger application over here will be Zoho Mail. As we have done that, here we have to select the trigger event as well. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or it is going to start. You have new mail as your trigger event. So this means that whenever a mail will be received in Zoho account, you are going to receive the response, that too instantly. As we have done that, now we have to set up the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect, and that we are going to do with the help of webhook. So here you have received a webhook URL and also you have received some instructions. We just have to follow the instructions given over here carefully to set up the connection, and the URL is going to act as a bridge because it is going to transfer the data which we have received from Zoho Mail towards Pabbly Connect. Basically, it is going to transfer the mails. So we'll simply copy the webhook URL and then I will take you towards my Zoho Mail account as I am already logged into that. Okay, after coming over here, you will see the option of settings from the right side. After coming on settings, here we have the option of integrations. We have to select that. Under integrations, as you can see here we have the option of developer space. We have to select that, and over here we'll see the option of webhook. So we have to go towards webhook option and we have to go towards outgoing webhooks. After coming over here, these are the webhooks which are already created for different purposes. So I'm going to create a new webhook over here. So I will simply click on create new configuration. And over here we have to enter some details. First of all, it is asking us the custom username. You have to provide a username to your bot, your webhook, okay? For whichever reason you are setting up the connection, you can give the name to your webhook according to that. Because I want that whenever a new lead will be received in my Zoho Mail account, then I want to capture the response. So new lead will be the name of my webhook. Then we have to paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this field. Then we have to move forward. Here we have to select the entity. What you want to capture? I want to capture the mail. So I have selected entity as mail over here. Then it is asking us select mail conditions, on the fulfillment of which condition you want to capture the response. Here we have many conditions, any of these conditions, all of the conditions, advanced conditions, no conditions, tagged emails. I am going to select any of these conditions over here, and here you have to select the condition type. So if you are using Zoho Mail as your work email account, it is possible that you're going to receive thousands of emails on regular basis, okay? But you do not want to continue the workflow. You do not want to run your workflow for each and every mail. It will be a specific email which you want to capture and you want to record that. In my case, because I want that when the sales representative is going to send me the mails regarding the lead which he has received, then I want to record the lead details. Multiple emails I'm going to receive on regular basis. I do not want to record each of them in my Google Sheets. So here my conditions will be according to that. So here we have multiple options from delivered to, subject to, CC, BCC, etc. So here if you are receiving any email from a particular email address, you can select that in your condition. If you have a specific subject in the emails which you want to record, then you can go for subject as well. So I'm going to select subject over here because I have specified, let's suppose, a particular subject, a specific subject to my team members, that they have to send me the mail in the similar subject only. It should contain the details related to the new lead. So here I'm going to select subject will contains new lead. Okay, then I want to capture the response, otherwise not. Here also in the section we have multiple events. Contains, does not contain, begins with, ends with, is not, is empty. I have selected contains. So when the subject which I have received in my Zoho Mail will contain new lead in it, then I want to capture the response inside Pabbly Connect. As we have done that, we will simply click on save and our webhook will get saved over here successfully. As we have done that, now I will take you towards my Pabbly Connect account and you can see it is saying waiting for webhook response. This means that now we have to do a test submission, and in that we are going to simply send a mail on our Zoho Mail account, and as we will do, the response will be captured immediately. Okay. And the response is going to be captured only if the mail will be related to the condition which we have applied over there. So I'm going to open email account and I'm going to send an email on my Zoho Mail, okay, so that the response could be captured. So here I have typed the mail. Here I have entered the email address of my Zoho Mail account. Here is the subject, new lead received. Hello ma'am, please check the details of the new lead received to us for our real estate agency. Here are the details of the lead, name, email address and the phone number. You can see we have the details, and here we have thanks and regards demo person. When I'm going to click on send, the mail is sent to Zoho Mail account. So I'm going to go towards Zoho Mail, and over here we will refresh this field once. Here we have received the mail, and when I'm going to open it, you can see the details are given. So when I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect, you can see here we have already received the response. In this response, here we have received all the details. Here we have the summary, that means the content of the mail, which contains all the details of the lead. Here we have the subject of the lead and all other details. This means that our connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful as trigger. So whenever a new mail will be received according to my condition in my Zoho Mail account, I'm going to receive the response of that mail over here automatically inside Pabbly Connect. Once I will receive the mail, I can forward that mail to any other application automatically. If I want to transfer the details which I have received, I want to transfer the entire mail or anything which I want according to my choice. Okay. So these were the steps which you have to follow in order to set up webhook inside Zoho Mail to add Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect as trigger. Now we are going to move forward towards connecting Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect as action. Now here, let's suppose I am running a real estate agency in this scenario where I am promoting my business with the help of Facebook lead ads. So I'm running a Facebook page. And on this page, I'm running an ad campaign with the help of Facebook lead ads. I've also created a lead gen form through which I want to generate the leads for my business. And I want that as soon as I'm going to receive the new lead from Facebook lead ads for my real estate agency, then quickly I want to send the lead as Zoho Mail. Then quickly I want to send a Zoho Mail to that same lead. Okay. So for that, I'm going to set up the connection between Facebook lead ads and Zoho Mail, where I'm going to use Facebook lead ads in trigger and Zoho Mail in action. It is just a scenario. Okay. Because I want to show you how you can set up the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect as action now. For that, I have already captured the response from Facebook lead ads. This is the response of a lead. Okay, here we have the type of property in which the lead is interested. We have the name, that means the first name, the last name, the email address of the lead, phone number, and the company. Along with this, we have also received the date and time of the lead generation. Now, by using this response, now we are going to send the email to our leads. Okay, so for that, we have to set up the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect. I have already selected that in my application. And here we have to go towards the action event. So our action event over here will be send email. I am just taking an example of sending the mail, but you can see we have multiple events over here. Add domain, create draft, create folder, personal note, task, etc. So whichever event you want to perform, you can select that over here. Now we have to set up the connection. So we'll click on connect. To build this connection, I'm going to go with add new connection and I will simply click on connect with Zoho Mail. Now it is asking us the domain name. So how we are going to get it? For this, you have to go towards your Zoho Mail account and you have to look towards the URL of your account. So in the URL, you can see here we have the domain name zoho.in. I will copy and paste it over here. Done. We'll click on save, and as we have done that, Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Zoho Mail account. The data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, so we'll simply click on accept button. And over here, the authorization has become successful and the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect is also done. So now we have to simply enter the details in these fields to send the mail to our lead, okay, through Zoho Mail. The account ID is already selected over here. Then we have to select the to address. That means to whom you want to send the mail. I want to send the mail to the lead which I have received from Facebook lead ads, and I've also received the details of that lead in my earlier response, the mail, first name, last name, etc. So instead of entering the mail manually, I will simply map the data over here. Mapping is inserting data from previous step. This is our previous step and here we have the details. We want to enter the email address. So we'll select that and it is mapped over here. In this way, when we have mapped this mail, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, it is going to replace automatically. So whenever a new lead will be received from my Facebook lead ads account, automatically the mail which I've mapped over here is going to replace with a new email of that new lead. In this way, I will be able to automate the entire process of sending mails to all my Facebook leads without any manual efforts. In a similar manner, whichever application you're using in Trigger, when you're going to receive the response, for sending the mail, you have to map the data so that your work could be automated. If you want to enter CC address, you can also add that over here. Then it is asking us from name, from which name you want to send this mail. So the name of my business is Prime Properties. So I'm going to simply enter the name over here. Prime Properties. As you can see, I've entered the name manually over here, so it has become static. That means it is not going to replace every time because I want to keep the name same, so I have entered it manually. Whichever data you do not want to replace every time with every new response, you can enter it manually, but the data which you want to replace should be mapped, okay. Then we have to map the email address, that from which email address you are going to send the mail. Here you have to enter your Zoho Mail address. So I'm going to enter my email address at last, but then first of all, let's enter the subject. So here I've entered the subject, welcome to Prime Properties, your dream home awaits. Then you have to select the content type. So I'm going to go for plain text over here and I will simply enter the body. Hello. In the place of name of the lead, I'm going to simply map the first name so that I can send personalized format of mails to all my leads. Then I will enter the rest of the content. So I've entered the mail over here and the content, the name, and here I've also entered best regards Prime Properties. Okay, so after entering the details, now I will simply enter the from email address. That means the Zoho Mail address. And then I will click on save and send test request button. Here, as we have done that, you can see that the response is received. In this response, the description is given as success. That means our mail is successfully sent to the mail ID which we have mapped over here. So I'm going to open the mail ID which I have entered over here, and I will check whether the mail is received or not from Prime Properties. And you can see that yes, the mail is already received. The name of the business is Prime Properties. This means that our connection is absolutely successful. In this way, you have to set up the connection between Zoho Mail and Pabbly Connect in trigger as well as in action. So I hope all the steps are clear to you, that how you have to use Zoho Mail to automate the entire process which you want. Okay, I hope this video is helpful for you and it is clear to you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such applications without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our video and subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.